we went hiking. The hiking was nice. Oh man. And so I'm on Twitter and somebody says, yo, why you in Cali, go to Cannabiotics or something like that. And that's the dispensary. Now, you guys know I've been like 2 months sober on the weed, you know. But I'm like, you know what? I want to try edible. I don't want to smoke. I want to get an edible. I said, I can just walk in there and buy some shit. He's like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? So I go Google dispensaries before I say I want to take a gummy before I go hiking. So we get to this place. Driving through San Diego's beautiful too. Like it's very nice, man. The mixture of palm trees, desert sand, and green trees and hills is just beautiful, man. Like I'm considering moving there. Um, it's beautiful. I didn't really have too many problems with San Diego while I was there. Um, so we get to the dispensary, walk in. There's the guard there. He checks us, pats us down, make sure we don't have any weapons or anything. Takes our ID, and that's when I was like, "Oh shit, are we not supposed to be in here?" No, you come on in. Go ahead. The line's right there. I'm like, "Oh shit." He's like, walk up to this black dude. The teller is. I should have took pictures, man. This black dude, motherfucker, looked like Travis Scott, bro. It was literally Travis Scott, bro. Had the hair and everything. And he's like, "What's up? You guys been here before? Can I take your order?" And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't never been here before, bro. I'm from South Carolina." He's like, "All right, so it's so awkward. This shit was so awkward because it's like, you know why I'm here. I want to get high. That's all that this place is for. Because it was a recreational. I went to a recreational one because I didn't want to be on no bullshit. I didn't want to walk in there like I'm sick or anything." He's like, "What you looking for?" I said, "Gummies." He's like, "Gummies? That's gummies? All right, gummies." He's like, "So you want to be what kind of setting you gonna be in?" I was like, "I'm going hiking." He's like, "So you want to be a little bit energetic, kind of laid back?" I'm like, "Man, this is getting this is getting kind of weird, bro." I want to be. I don't. I told him I didn't want to be have a really mental high, right? But I don't want to fall asleep. So he went and got the hybrids. And he brought back a bunch of different gummies. And he's like, pick one. I'm like, man, they all gummies. They all probably taste decent. I just picked up the smallest bag. Now I bought them. It's like $10 for a bag, which is crazy cheap. And so I get in the car and I say, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna eat a full gummy. That's where people fuck up. I'm not gonna eat a full gummy. And so I bit half of one. And I said, that's my wife, "So you want to take," and she bit half of my half. That shit was so fucking adorable. She bit half of the half. And we driving. Get to the park and, beautiful scenery, start hiking. And you know what? Started hiking. I started feeling a little energetic. I started feeling good. I was like, oh shit. I think I did a good thing. But I didn't really feel anything. If anything, I just felt good. I felt happy. I felt energetic. And yeah, climbed the top of the mountain, got to the top, climbed down, get back to the car. And I'm like, yo, I didn't really feel anything off that half. Cause I thought I said I was feeling better, more energetic, but I didn't feel like I was high. And this is where I fucked up. So I said, cause it say 60 to 90 minutes. We was hiking for it was like a 3-hour hike. So that shit's gone. So I took one when we got in the car, drove back, got to the room, and still didn't really feel anything. I felt a little bit high, and I said, "Yo, all right, so let's I'm gonna take. I don't feel nothing, but I probably will feel something by the time we go out tonight. I'm gonna be partying and I'm gonna be That was a jar cut, nigga. I'm gonna be. I thought I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on taking them and just get. But what happened is I took one and I didn't feel anything. But as soon as I took one in the car, drove back to about 30 minutes drive back. I didn't feel anything after 30 minutes of sitting there. I said, it's been about 60 minutes. I still don't feel anything. Took another one. Big, 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 maybe one of the biggest mistakes I've ever done when it comes to weed. Biggest mistake. Because as soon as I took that second one, I felt it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, I'm already feeling the second one. The first whole one, I was already feeling it. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, just keep calm. You ain't gonna, you be all right, man. Because I start tripping when I get high, man. And she starts getting ready. And I think she was kind of high too, because did I give her another half? I can't remember. But she was like taking forever to get ready. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, yo. I started getting kind of claustrophobic when I'm like, I want to be out in the streets and walk around and be out. But man, that second one, I started tripping balls, especially after interacting with those Hebrew Israelites. I started feeling bad because they were talking about how I turned against them, like I was turning against my brothers, and it started getting really, really deep. And I'm like, oh shit, because they walked up as soon as we sat down to eat. He walked up with the thing with the smoke coming out of it. I'm like, yo. And already, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm like, oh, they just walked up. They just pulled up for me. That's why they walked. That's why they came here. That's why they're here. They're here. This is why the flight was delayed. All that stuff started happening. I started making sense. Like, oh, that's why the flight was delayed. The flight was delayed so I could be down here, right here in this moment, to beef with these dudes and see how it turns out. So I'm thinking about all that shit while I'm high. I'm like, this the whole reason for the trip. Now, my wife was wearing off-white. Man, it's crazy. I always say, it's crazy. My computer cut off when I said that. I was like, I thought I had lost that whole recording, yo. So it's crazy. It's always crazy how when I smoke, the things that are obviously not true when I'm sober are so undeniably true when I'm high. Things that are obviously not true. Obviously, that's not what this is about. It's very obvious. And that's why I quit smoking, is because it's like, it fucks with me. So my wife ordered some food. She ordered something from the bar downstairs, some food from the bar. And I'm telling her, I had already been telling her before I had really got to start tripping that she was gonna go down there and get it because I didn't want nothing. So you gonna go down there and get it. She wanna make me go down there and get it. We was laughing about that. And man, I'm almost embarrassed to talk about like what I was tripping on. But she had on off-white, right? And the shirt said off right here. And I have this thing where if you've been tripping, you can relate though, where I'm the only thing. We are one. You hear that term, we are one. So if we are one, there is no two. Everybody's the same person. So that means that it's just me. If we are one, then I'm the one, because I'm the only eyes that can look out, right? So I have this thing that I start having these panic attacks where I'm like, okay, this is where I'm about to die. And everybody dies off weed, but it feels like, oh shit. Like, here's the thing. This is what it feels like. It feels like since I started smoking, my grandma has told me to stop smoking weed. She always be like, she don't really tell me to stop, but she's like, you need to stop smoking weed. Stop smoking weed. Just stop. Because I tell her about how I be tripping and stuff. And she always seems like disappointed, right? And I be thinking, what if that is the story of my life, is that I couldn't stop smoking, so now you have to die. That's basically what it is. It's gave you plenty of times to not smoke, not get high, and you keep on falling into that trap, right? And that's where the panicking starts. It's like, oh shit, I I bit the apple. You know what I'm saying? I bit the apple from, or I ate the apple from Adam and Eve. It's like I did that thing that I'm not supposed to do. I can't stop doing it, right? So she's standing there folding some clothes, and I'm hearing like music rumbling, and I'm like, man, are those spirits? It's like it's crazy, like thinking about. It's like it's obviously somebody upstairs, but in my mind, like I'm hearing like running around, and it sounds like somebody's like running past me, like it's like a horror movie, yo. And she had this off-white shirt on. It said "off" right here. And it felt like she was doing some ritual on me, yo. Like she was like folding. She started to look, think people. I'm looking at, I had an interaction with the Hebrew Israelites, and they already on some white man's the devil, maybe it's like some robotic type beings or something like that, right? So she starts like, she's like folding her clothes and she's like doing it. And she looks like a robot while she's doing it. And she was like, are you high yet? And she's like, I'm like, oh fuck. And she kept on asking me that shit too, man. She kept asking me, all right, do you feel it? Do you feel it? I'm like, man, stop asking me that. You're making me think about it. And she just wouldn't drop it. And I got really thirsty and I needed some water. And that's always the saving grace me. I'm like, water. I need the water. That's what. So I'm like, okay, water. And I go get a bottle of water. And I noticed it's like 4 bottles of water left. And she has like all 3 of them. And I thought turned into this, oh shit. She's basically she's trying to kill me. She's trying to keep all the water from me. So I got all the water bottles. I started drinking the water bottles, and she damn says something, and I'm like, I can't even describe it, but it's like I'm running out of water. I'm gonna run it. It's like they gotta get me. It's like they gotta get me they gotta get me high and away from water, because I get dehydrated because I don't have any water in me. So they gotta get me high and get the water away from me, and that'll be the off. It was like this shit is so fucking silly, but if you've been tripping, you know what I'm talking about. Like everything becomes real. The off really was set like she was trying to program me to turn off. You know what I'm saying? And I started drinking the water. And I said, give me this water. No. And it seemed like she was trying to keep all the waters. She's like, why can't I have this one? And it was like, she was like kind of, keep in mind, she's probably laughing at me. But for me, from my perspective, it's like, she's like, like, you fucked up, didn't you? She's like, what do you need the water for? It's so creepy, man. So then I calmed down a little bit and we go downstairs and then I started chilling. And after that, that was the peak right there, the water. And I opened the door to go in the hallway. Oh man, this is crazy. I opened the door to go into the hallway and I didn't have my key on me because I was like about to run from her, yo. I was about to run downstairs and do something. And I go into the hallway, and the hallway looks like, how they say when you die, you go down this long hallway with all these doors. I said, oh fuck. And I turned around and I opened the door and I said, oh fuck. And she said, are you forgetting something? I said, oh fuck. And I jumped and dove back for the door to keep it open. Cause I'm thinking, oh shit, I don't have the key. I'm about to close the door and I'm gonna have to go through another, you know what I'm saying? It's so fucking crazy when you think about it, but how all that shit can it can make sense. Like every little thing makes sense. It's like, oh shit, this is the hallway. I'm in the hallway right now. And she said I was barefoot too. I didn't even know I was barefoot. She said I was barefoot without any shoes on. That's why she jumped. I was like, where are you going? That's why she said, where are you going like that? Because I didn't have any shoes on. But when she said it, it sounded like, where are you going? It's just crazy, man. So, yeah. definitely, you know, if you, I also thought the gummies wouldn't. I thought it would be like a more chill, but no, that shit was mental too. I don't like the mental highs. I like the body when I'm just chilling. But yeah, I'm done with the weed. Man. I keep on trying to like, maybe if I do a little bit, I'll be good. But I can't do a little bit because I'm like, oh, that wasn't enough. Let me do a little bit more. And then I was like, even the next day, I said, all right, I'm gonna just take one on the plane. Nope. Fucking high as fuck on the plane, bro. Scared as shit. Plane taking off. First, I took one. Like before we even left for the airport, I took one. Cause I said, so maybe one. I said one will probably have me. I can notice it, and I'm chilling. I think there's no way you either. For me, it's either you high or you not high. I think the closest middle ground was me taking that half. That was the best point. I took that half of one.